Hello children, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing very well. So today I have come with an interesting topic, that is germination of pollen grain. Before we will move to the topic, let me ask you some questions. Yeah. So do you like garden? Greenery? Flowers? Yes, even I love the most. Why? Because flowers really attracts every living organisms around it. Yeah. So, which is your favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is jackfruit. A bit pomegranate. Yeah, as well apple. So do you know how this fruit is developed, or where this fruit come from? Flowers. Yeah. So in today's class, we're going to learn about how the flowers are converted to fruits, by what way. So dear children, are you ready for the class? Yeah, before we would start, I would like to tell you about pollination. So what is pollination? So pollination is the transfer of pollen grain from the anther to the stigma of the flower. If the pollen grain falls on the stigma of the same flower, of the same species, it is self-pollination. If the pollen grain falls on the different flower of the same species, it is called cross-pollination. How these pollen grains are transferred towards the stigma? Do you like to know? Yeah. Okay, who helps them? Does they have wings? No, they don't. They never. Okay. Pollinating agents are there. They are air. By air they will flow. Okay. Fly. And the water they will flow. Insects, the pollen grains stick to the body of the insects, bees and birds. You know, the birds, fruit-eating birds, hummingbird, bees like honeybees, any insects, and also butterflies also. So what happens after that? Let's learn some part of this ovary. Pollen grain, okay, so stigma, style, ovary. So here what happens, when the pollen grain falls on the stigma at this point, what happens, it develops the pollen tube towards the ovary, towards the ovule. In ovules what do we have? Antipodals and egg cells, and also nucleus in it. Okay, antipodals, egg cells, synergids, you learn more in the higher classes, which will help in the nourishment, and also it supports the to the ovule. Okay, when the pollen tube is developed towards the ovary, so pollen grains, okay, the male germ cells are released from the pollen grain, it transferred towards the egg cell. When they will meet, they form fertilization, then embryo, then fruit. So ovary part becomes fruit and ovule becomes seed in it. Okay, so these antipodals, all these will help the process to complete in successful way. Okay, this is hibiscus flower, which is a bisexual flower which has both male and female part in it. This is anther. Okay, in your earlier class already you learned anther, filament. Inside the anther there are a lot of pollen grains. Okay, so in today's class we have learned that in sexual reproduction in plants, germination of pollen grain on stigma. Okay, after all this, the fruit is formed, ovary part we will eat, okay, as a fruit, ovule becomes seeds, again the same seeds are transferred to the next generations. Thank you so much. So you have any doubts, you can text, you can contact me, so numbers will be given to you. In the next upcoming topic, we're going to learn interesting topic in the biology chapter. Thank you so much.